What is going on YouTube? It's Sank. We are back with another one. Alright guys, I hope you all had a great day out there in the markets. Hey, listen up, it's the midweek stage and I want to switch it up in this one. So what I've done is gone to all different corners of YouTube, seen what other big YouTube channels are talking about. So I'm going to give you guys a Sanky perspective on the plays, fill in some must needed blanks, but also let you guys know how I might move with the plays, which is often wildly different from how they are. So it'd be good for you guys to see the plays from a different angle, a different perspective. But before I even go ahead and jump into the first one, I'll let you guys know today over the Discord we hit not one but two of our focus plays, making fresh 52-week highs today. And these are plays that we've been loading up on over the last couple of weeks and months. So it's raining cash from my team over the Discord. In fact, let me just show you guys the level of success we are having. This is some of my team's profit numbers just for you guys to get an insight into what we are doing behind the scenes. So make sure you guys hit that top link in the description to tap into our Discord, get up on the plays and the moves that we make, and of course connect with myself. But listen up, I'm only opening up a limited amount of spaces so I can get through everybody's questions every single day. I look forward to seeing you guys over there. So before I jump into the first one, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. We're about to have a blast. Let's go. Now, before we jump into the first play, I want to remind you, these aren't my plays. I'm not suggesting you buy them regardless of whatever video title I put up on this one. But let's dive straight in with a Chris same play, ticker symbol CRWD. That's CrowdStrike, and this is a cybersecurity play. As a matter of fact, it's one of the best in breed. I really like this company, but I have a duty of care to let you guys know this play has an insane valuation. I've got to say that again. It's got an insane valuation. Price to earnings on this one is 300 times. If you compare that to the NASDAQ as a whole, it's just under 40. That puts it into perspective. So if you're going to get into the cage with CrowdStrike, you're going to need to know that right off the bat, because if the market is to correct or if this play is to pull back, you could see a sharp decline in price. Okay, that being said, Chris said he likes you to nibble in the mid 240s, but he needs you to pounce at $230. Now, I didn't give a reason why, but overall market sentiment is low right now. The market is trying to figure itself out. So most plays you guys want to actually put on your watch list and not go ahead and dive into. But if we look at the technicals, we are seeing the signal line drop below the MACD. Okay, so there's a cross beneath, indicating there might be a trend reversal. You might see some more downwards pressure on the play. That being said, I wouldn't even touch this play if it doesn't hit its 200-day moving average of $240. So I'm not even looking in the direction of CrowdStrike until I see $240. That being said, the way that I am navigating the markets right now, hitting major success with my team over the Discord, is we are moving in certain lanes, in certain industries, and avoiding others. Tech is one of our areas that we are avoiding right now. Expensive tech, we put that on the back burner, got the hands off the wheel. We'll revisit that space if there's a major pullback in the plays and we know guaranteed we're getting cheaper prices and we can enjoy that bounce. Next up, we have ChargePoint, ticker symbol CHPT. This is an EV charging network, and CHPT is pretty much leading the charge right now. But you guys got to know it's a competitive space. You've got other players in the game like Blink, like EVgo, like many others encroaching on their market share. But ChargePoint are growing and scaling well as it stands. Now, Chris has expressed he likes this one as a long-term play. Now, for those of you guys who are long-term in this one, but you like to check your Robinhood app every 10 minutes, I'm gonna let you guys know it could cause you a lot of grief over time, because again, just like Crowd, they got a very high valuation attached to them. So they are gonna need to prove they can grow into their valuation over time. And I suspect they will do many stock offerings over time as well, diluting their shareholder base. And that is where you're gonna get that volatility, high levels of resistance on the play over time. That being said, as a trade idea, this one is forming well. Now, Chris said he likes this one as a buy at $20.50, $20. He likes at $19.50. And if you catch it below that, there's still a buy. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys know how I see this one. Check this. They have phenomenal support at $20. As a matter of fact, we haven't seen this one below $20 since before the correction, okay? And they bounced off that $20 support successfully many times. But I'll let you guys know, if they were to break that support, you're going to potentially see a lot of downward selling pressure, and you're going to have automatic sells placed just below support, because it's no secret that ChargePoint has that support at $20. So you got a lot of traders, a lot of investors ready and prepared for a potential downwards movement in this one, a break of support. So this is how I would play the play. If you want to get into this one as a trade, you want to jump in at the $20 range, but you would set a tight stop loss just below support around the region of 1950. So if it breaks through support, you can cash out the play early and quickly, and you don't have to get wrapped up in that potential downward selling pressure on the play. Now at that point, you can then wait till they form a new base, wherever that may be, and that means you're not just caught chasing the play on the way down. Next up, we have ticker symbol NIO, that is NIO. Now, Chris said nibble at 37, it's got some $34 support, okay? Now, if we look at the charts, if we look at the RSI, they're in their usual bounce zone. They normally bounce off this mark, but there's more to the story now than there was a couple of months back. There's further shareholder dilution with those stock offerings. We got misses in delivery numbers because of supply chain issues, but also we have the Chinese government getting involved into several of these plays. Now the latest is they're saying they want more consolidation with EV companies. So how that might impact NIO is they might not necessarily get acquired by a company, but they might acquire a smaller company, which would obviously take up their resources and cash if that were to play out. Now the main thing here, the takeaway is that there could be further intervention from the Chinese government. We know they're getting very active at the moment. So the move with NIO, from my perspective and how I'm guiding my team, is I'm saying take the hands off the wheel on this play. As a matter of fact, I sold out a large portion of my position, as I was telling you guys a couple of months back, reposition that elsewhere in the market into winning plays that have actually made me money, a lot of money since then. What I've noticed about the YouTube community is a lot of them are still chasing 2020's treasure. It's 2021, guys. There's a lot of lanes and plays that are working and moving well, and you don't have to get stuck and caught up in those plays from last year. Just let them sit. Often at times, you just got to revisit a play maybe 6 months later, 9 months down the line. You don't want to be chasing these plays week in, week out. That's a massive opportunity cost. You can get your money working for you in other areas in the market. Next up, we got Lucid Group, ticker symbol LUCID. This is a stop mo play. He said he's very positive on the play. He likes the technology, and he believes by the end of 2025, there will be a successful company. I'll let you guys know, I don't like to wait too long to make money in the stock market. That's why I have very limited capital in speculative plays where I'm waiting a long time, because I'm hitting success in plays right now. There's a ton of companies out there in the market, great business models, good track record, good guidance moving forward, good customer bases, but the market's disregarding the play and the stock price is cheap. If you make entry on those plays, you know what you're doing, you can hit major success. And we've done it time and time again with plays like Macy's, with plays like DKS, making 40-45% on our money each and every time, and that scales very quickly if you're moving from play to play. But as a trade idea, Lucid is open up with an opportunity. Now, aside from the technology and the fact that they're coming out with their cars, one of the major things of interest to me on the play, as a matter of fact, is they have a very strong following. I'll call it a cult following at that. And that can cause a lot of price euphoria. All right, so check this out. They've got strong support at $17.50. So a similar move can be applied to Lucid, just like ChargePoint. They've got that strong support that they haven't broken throughout this year. So there's an opportunity to get in at these levels, closer to the lower end of 19s, the high 18s, with a tight stop loss at $17. So again, if there was to break through support, it can cash out the play early. But then if they do come out of a release of a vehicle, or there's positive news about the company that invigorates their following and causes a spike up in that stock price, you can enjoy those gains. That's how I like to play that's how I would personally play this one. I wouldn't go long term, and I might do a savage fundamental breakdown on this one, considering that you guys like the last one I did on fuel cell. Also, just to touch on the MACD, we are seeing a signal line cross underneath, which is showing a potential trend reversal in the play. Alright guys, so that's what I've got for you in this one. That's the Sankey perspective. Hope that's giving you guys some food for thought. Now if you want to come and see how we are beating the market, make sure you hit that top link in the description to tap into our Discord. Alright, so if you guys got any questions for me, drop them down below and I'll get back to you. On your way out, make sure you guys are lighting up that comment section for me. If you're new, join the movement, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.